Alright guys, welcome back to the Football Manager 2019 Hearts Career Mode here. I want to send a late Merry Christmas to anybody that didn't watch my shitey video that I made yesterday. And yeah, have a happy new year and have a happy Boxing Day. Loads of football on today and there's going to be football on the channel. Got two massive games coming up. We've got an away trip to Rugby Park against Kilmarnock, currently top of the league. Should be a huge clash. And then after that, we have a home tie at Tynecastle against St Mirren. So, massive episode for us today. From here on out, we'll be playing 2 games an episode. I give the people what they want, or at least I try to. You guys asked for 2 games an episode. That's what we're going to be getting. Now, I do have a very sore throat. And I could have just decided, fuck it, I'm not going to do any videos. But I don't want to job out. So I'm going to just try my best here. If it sounds horrible, I apologise. But I am making an effort. Really sore throat here. Hard to speak. Sounds like shit probably, but I mean, as long as we pick up points, that's all that matters. So like I say, first up we do have Kilmarnock in the league, but before then we need to check the game that we played after beating Celtic last time out. There's been 1 game since that episode, and it was against Montrose away in the Betfred Cup. I played a weekend side and we were very lucky, guys. I thought we were going out of the Betfred Cup. Terry Manson put Montrose in front in the 25th minute. We were not good at all. We were underperforming for most of the whole game. It's not like we were getting beat but dominating. We just were not playing well. Danny Amankwa got a penalty in the 41st minute, and I thought, right, let's score this. Let's get back on level terms. We'll push on. We'll get the win, and there'll be no harm done. We got the penalty. We scored that. Everything was great, and then a minute later, Liam Callaghan puts Montrose 2-1 up. And that was basically it. We hardly created anything, and I'm thinking, that's us beat. I brought on Stevie Naismith. I was thinking, guy scores when he wants, so we'll bring him on as a sub, and he did get us an equaliser in the 78th minute. At this stage of the game, we were going all out attack. So we got us the goal, and believe it or not, at 2-2, I decided I'd had enough. I was going to settle for the draw, because we were not playing well. I was going to take the draw, go home, and play the replay in another, play it another day, hopefully live to fight another day. And Danny Amankwa with 2 late goals in the 89th and 95th minute secured us to win 4-2, so great performance from him. He got a 9.5 rating, but we weren't good, guys, and we'll definitely need to be better because we got Aberdeen in the quarter-final of the Betfred Cup, so that'll be an away trip to Pittodrie. That will be tough, and hopefully we can get the win there, but I mean, who knows, it's going to be hard to continue our cup run. But up next, like I said, we do have Kilmarnock in the league. Looking forward to this one. Should be a good game. Both teams trying to maintain the 100% start to the season. Only one can do it, so it will be interesting, guys, no doubt about it. Would we take a draw here? I would take a draw. I would take a draw against Kilmarnock. I believe they're going to be right up there, challenging at the top of the season, so I think I would take a draw. We've got Hibernian playing Aberdeen today as well. Got Celtic against Hamilton. They'll be looking to bounce back after that defeat to us, so quite a few important games going on here today. We've got St Mirren and Livingston. Livingston doing great in real life, but in this are currently 12, so that could be a relegation battle there. Kilmarnock just slight favourites, 64. We are 13-8. And with the team, we will need to change the team around because, like I said, I did more or less put out a whole different 11 for the game in the Betfred Cup. So there's the team we're going to be going with. Slimal in nets, Michael Smith, John Suter, Haring and Mitchell, the back four. Haring coming in for Jimmy Dunn, who's picked up a bit of a knock. Got Harry Cochrane in the middle of the field with the returning Juhum. So hopefully we can get a good partnership rolling there. Juhum, his fitness, mark sharpness seems to be struggling a wee bit, but I mean, I don't know if we'll see it the whole game, but we'll start him there. Danny Amankwa, who got the hat-trick against Montrose, has been rewarded with a start, so we'll see what he does with it. We've got Stevie Naismith in the shadow striker role, Jake Mulroney out in the left, and up front we've got Uche Ikepezu. I was debating putting Naismith up front and Sean Clare in the shadow striker role, but I've decided just to give Uche the nod. I don't think Uche's been great this season, but he has scored 3 goals, so like I say, that's it. It's good enough for him to start the game. Now you can see the Kilmarnock team got McDonald in nets, at back 40, Taylor, Finlay, Broadfoot, O'Donnell. McKenzie, Tishabola, whoever he's called in midfield, Dicker Jones, the midfield four, and then Stewart and Boyd up front. So it looks like they're going with two lines of flat four, and then Boyd and Stewart up front. Pretty basic formation here from Kilmarnock, but they're top of the league, so you know it must have been working for them so far. Team talk. We are going to be Cam. Well, what are we going to do? I actually don't know what we're going to do. Like, I want a win here, but let's be cautious. Just go out there, start well. We'll see what happens. Hopefully, we get off to a decent start. And then we'll take it from there, guys. We'll take it from there. But last thing we need is to, you know, concede a goal in the opening minute. So I'm hoping that won't be the case. And I really can't be dealing with a shit performance because, like I said, got a sore throat. I can't really give the Sir Alex Ferguson hairdryer treatment. And Harry Cochrane there almost putting us in front 4 minutes into the game. There we are. Pretty good shot there. It was heading for the top left-hand corner, but just about found its way over the bar. And then it's Mitchell plays a one ball up to Uche Ikepezu. He's going to hold the run there. It's Mitchell, Mulroney, Struhum. Plays it over towards Michael Smith. Danny Amankwa back out to Smith. Harry Cochrane, Stevie Naismith. This is decent play on the edge of the Kilmarnock box here at Rugby Park. 6 minutes in now, and pretty happy with the start we've made. Mitchell, Mulroney combining well. Amankwa at the back post, and he's... Oh, I don't know how he's not scored there. I mean, it was a good save initially, but it looked like the ball came right back to him. He just couldn't get a shot away, so... Unfortunate there is Kris Boyd, and he can get a shot away. And Kris Boyd, with his 8th goal of the season on absolute fire, the assist from Greg Stewart, and that's tough to take, man. We've been the much better team, started here really well, and then a quick counter attack from an attack we should have scored from. Kilmarnock counter, Kris Boyd gets the goal, and we find ourselves 1-0 down, man. Very disappointed with that, but lots of time to bounce back. Some of the other scorelines. Got St Mirren beating Livingston. Celtic were winning against... Oh, I say they took the lead again. 2-1 at Celtic Park there in the opening 15 minutes. So goals galore in that one. I'm going to go a big long throw there for Mitchell. McKenzie will grab that. There's just nobody there. Tishabola hits it up, and it's going to be picked out by Suter. Greg Stewart almost with interception, right. Michael Smith it to Danny Amankwa with a decent cross. Back post, McDonald headed it away. Brought down. Flag up, penalty. So we've been given a penalty here. Looks like Stevie Naismith will be the man to take it. We've been in complete control of this game. We do not deserve to be losing. So hopefully Naismith can score here. Get us back on level terms. And he can. Sends the keeper the wrong way. Stevie Naismith with the goal. That's his 6th goal of the season, man. Stevie Naismith and Kris Boyd. Fuck it. Who cares if they're old dinosaurs? I think they both deserve Scotland call-ups, man. They're on fire, scoring goals for fun. And we have ourselves back on level terms here with Kilmarnock. 22 minutes gone. KILLIE 1, Hearts 1 in the Scottish Premiership. What a challenge that was there. McKenzie coming forward. Got took out Jordan Jones now. We have a shot, and that is tipped over. Well, it's not tipped over actually. It looked as if Slamal got a fingertip on it, but it was a goal kick that was given. Celtic now have a 3-1 lead thanks to Kieran Tierney, so it looks like the early scare that Hamilton gave Celtic is not really turning into anything, and it looks like it's going to be a comfortable win there for Celtic. Aberdeen being held by Hibernian. Hibernian yet to get a win this season, really could do. We're picking up 3 points at home there, and it's Greg Stewart with the goal. The assist from Rory McKenzie. I kind of missed the build up there. I was too busy checking out the results. And that's his 7th goal of the season. So the Kilmarnock strikers here, 15 goals between them already. That is amazing. Albeit, yes, it will be counting. I think I'll be counting friendlies and Betfred Cup games, but still, that is 15 goals between your top 2 strikers, man. That is it's a very good tally to have at this stage. And Kilmarnock undeservedly find themselves 2-1 up in a game that we've pretty much dominated as we approach half time here. When we're attacking, I don't think there's any need to change anything at the moment. There's still lots of time left, but we'll shout at the lads here. We'll just encourage them because they have been playing well. I don't think it's really their fault that they're getting beat here. Possession's more or less the same, but we have had the better of the shots. We have had more chances, and it's going to be a throw in. Michael Smith to Amankwa. Amankwa to Mitchell on the edge of the box. Dimitri Mitchell comes in. Amankwa back post, and Amankwa with his 4th goal of the season. The assist came from the cross out in the left. Dimitri Mitchell found his man at the back post, and Amankwa, identical to the chance he had earlier, but this time he manages to put it away. We're back on level terms here, 2-2, and hopefully now we can stop conceding and maybe try and find a winner here. But great to, and Celtic now 5-1 up at the break, man, that is insane. Daniel Azaranze there with the goal, and Hamilton, it looked like their goal, only thing it did was piss Celtic off. So team analysts here, we lost possession when in central areas of our own forward, struggled for possession, poor conversion of final shots. Michael Smith lost possession more than any other player on his team. Haring won the ball back. Slamal has been impressive at breaking into the... Slamal's been impressive at breaking into... He's the goalkeeper, how's he been? I don't get that right. We'll go into the dressing room here, and I don't really know how we're... I think we've got to be a bit calm. We've been the better team here. Or I'd be assertive and say that, actually. I think assertive and say that we've been the better team. And is there anyone that needs a team talk? Anyone that needs an individual team talk, perhaps? I think we'll just leave it at that. I mean, Uchi's done fuck all, so I think we are going to say something here. I'm not happy with your performance today, and we'll see if that changes anything. But I mean, so far it's not been so good from Uchi Ikepesu as we get the second half off underway. And there's some guy on the substitute bench doing like jumping jacks, so I don't know if Kilmarnock are, getting ready to make a substitute, but it looks like there is a bit of a movement there on the KILLIE bench. And in terms of the other scores, that's not really much. St Mirren have put, Ian McShane should I say, has put St Mirren 2-0 up. Aberdeen have actually took the lead against Hibs, Graham Shinney with the goal. So Hibs not doing too well, 3 games played so far, and as it stands currently only 1 point. Aberdeen will go top of the league, 3 games, 3 wins for 3 should I say. And yeah man, pretty good day for Aberdeen so far, a great day for Celtic, and St Mirren obviously having a good day as well, with a 2-0 win over Livingston. Anyway, back here at Rugby Park, it's 2-2 between Killie and Hearts. Tichabola looking for a pass, he finds it McKenzie, cross into the back post, it's Jordan Jones, and that's his 5th goal of the season. Rory McKenzie with his 2nd assist of the game, and Kilmarnock for the 3rd time find themselves ahead in this match. And what do we have to do to get back in it, guys? I really don't know, man. We've been great today, but we just keep finding ourselves a goal down. We need to, I think we'll demand more from the players now, and we probably will start to make a few substitutions here because we've only got 24 minutes to go, right? I think we're going to... Jake Mulroney could come off. I think we'll bring on Anthony McDonald. We'll bring on Anthony McDonald and we'll make another substitute right now. I think we're going to bring Sean Clare on for Juhum. A bit of a attacking... I don't want him in a ball-winning situation here. We're going to play him as a... Play him as an advanced playmaker, and he's going to go on attack. And then Stephen, so that's what we're going to do. Stephen A. Smith currently playing in the support striker, shadow striker role. So making 2 substitutions. Michael Smith now picking up a yellow card. I mean, we're away from home here. We don't really need to panic. We're only a goal down here. 21 minutes still to go. Greg Taylor whipping one in. Dimitri Mitchell heads it away to Rory McKenzie. It's Gary Dicker with a shot, and it's a decent save. Again, actually, it's not. It's a goal kick. That's twice it looks like Slamal's made very good saves there. But the linesman has, on both occasions, gave the goal kick, which I'm not going to complain about. I'd rather the goal kick than the corner, but I just don't understand it. McKenzie now charging forward. He's already looking for his hat-trick of assists. It's saved off the bar, but it's offside. Greg Stewart, it won't count. It's not going to be 4-2, come on. Greg Stewart was caught offside, and they've still got a chance here as we head into the last 20 minutes. We're going to go Ferry attacking now. And we've really got to hope that something comes from this. It's Harry Cochrane with a corner. He whips it in. Headed away, Haring picks it up. And his shot is wide of the post. 16 minutes to try and rescue a point here. I think we've got to give... I've got to ask the players now to push forward. But I mean, I can't be too harsh on the guys. I don't think we've played bad at all. We've got one sub left to make. And who can we bring on? I'm looking here. We've got Doyle, Garuccio, Hughes, Bosnich and Morrison. Which one of those guys is going to come on and get us a goal? Who's it going to be? I think we're going to bring... What I'm going to do is I think we'll put Stevie Naismith up front. And then we'll bring on Bosnich. And we'll play Stevie Naismith in a deep lying forward role. He can be on attack. Get the wingers attacking forward now. I mean, we really do need to go for this Michael Smith. We can get him bombing forward as well. I mean, everybody is really... We'll get... Screw it, we'll get Harry Cochrane going forward as well. Everyone really, apart from the two centre-backs. Get them going forward here. And try and rescue something out of this. So here comes Bosnich on. We've got three relatively fresh players on. Clare, McDonald and Bosnich. Hopefully one of them can get us an equaliser. Stevie Naismith now, like I said, has been chucked forward. We took Uche off. Just hasn't really had a good game. And with 7 minutes left to go, I don't think much is going to happen here. Celtic now 7-1 against Hamilton. Scott Allen getting the 7th goal for them. 4 minutes to go. Stevie Naismith has had a shot saved, and things are not looking good here. Naismith picks up his third yellow card of the season. 4 minutes added on, but I don't think we're going to get a highlight. Are we going to get anything? Are we going to get one last chance here? Can't make any more subs. We've used everything up. We're just relying on a bit of quality or a bit of luck. Anything. 30 seconds to go. I don't think we're going to get it. It's a throw in here. Michael Smith plays it to Amankwa, and we'll keep losing the ball. It's Clare. Sean Clare plays it out to Michael Smith. This has to be it. It's crossed in. Scott Boyd with the header away. It's going to fall for Michael Smith, but the referee could blow here any time. Clare's gave the ball away, and the referee does blow. It's all over at Rugby Park, and we've lost by 3-2. It's disappointing. I think we were the better team. I would have definitely accepted a draw, but to lose that, it hurts, man. It really does hurt. And I'm disappointed with that. Not so much the performance, even though a couple of the players kind of did let the team down. I'm not happy to the way we conceded 3 goals, so... But I'm going to be cautious here. Unlucky, boys. It would have been nice to win, but it wasn't to be. I mean, yeah, I'm not going to criticise them. I don't think we were that bad. I thought we were the better team, so... But it is disappointing to get back on level terms twice, only just to, throw the game away. But you can see, Hibernian actually got a late goal, so they got a draw against Aberdeen. St Mirren held on, and Aberdeen won by 7-1. So that means Kilmarnock, as it stands, are the only team with a 100% record. Well, we've also got Motherwell with a 100% record, but they have played a game less. So Kilmarnock leave at the top of the table. Unless Motherwell can get a massive win, then Kilmarnock will leave matchday 3 at the top of the Scottish Premiership, and Steve Clarke is doing wonders at Killie. There is no doubt about that. Got a question here, Sky Sports News from Kevin Dawson. What has been your reaction to some of the criticism levelled at Hearts' perceived extreme physicality? Yeah, it's ridiculous. I mean, come on. Football's a real man's sport. It's not if you're going to be a pussy, then just don't play it. I'm interested to see how. I think Rangers are playing here today. Cool denies Hearts are a dirty team. No, we're not a dirty team. Might be shite, but we're definitely not dirty. And it's Motherwell taking on Rangers here. Can Motherwell go to the top of the league, or can Rangers move into the top 6? We'll find out momentarily here. What is it going to be? What is it going to be? Is it going to be anything? No, it's going to be a loading screen. Oh, it's a comfortable 3-0 win for Rangers. Holy shit. So not only do they go into the top 6, but they also go above us and into 4th place, man, as match day 3 of the Scottish Premiership ends. So disappointed with that, guys. Now you see KILLIE, Aberdeen, Celtic, Rangers, Hearts and Motherwell currently at the top 6. Alright guys, sadly Rangers have went crashing out of Europe against UFA. Finished 2-2 in aggregate, but the Russian side with an away goal has advanced to the playoffs, so Rangers will not get past the 3rd qualifying round there, which is pretty bad news for Scotland. But with some good news, Celtic will be representing Scotland in the Champions League draw after they just got past Young Boys in the Champions League playoff. A great 4-0 win at home at Celtic Park. You see the goals coming from the Cham, Simunovic and Edouard. But only for Young Boys to almost bring the tie back to life in the second leg with a 3-0 win. Another goal there would have forced it into extra time. But fortunately Celtic do get through, and you can see in the Champions League group they were drawn in Group H. And they have got Bayern Munich, FC Porto and CSK Moscow. So a pretty difficult group there. It will be hard for Celtic to get through that, but you do feel like there is an opportunity for them to try and get there in second place, and hopefully they can do well. And, it's good for Scottish football, and it will help the coefficient. Alright, so there was a director of football advert ran by the club. There's been quite a lot of applications coming in for it, but there's 2 that stand out in particular. We've got Tony Adams, the 51-year-old Arsenal and England legend, the centre-back. He wants the job, believe it or not. I don't know whether we could make that happen, but we'll try our best. You can see he's got experience being a coach, a manager, a director of football, so he'll be pretty good at coming into that role. He's got great knowledge of England, pretty good knowledge of Spain as well. His mental stats are all good, pretty good at judging player ability, and obviously he will improve. So we've got the chance to bring in Tony Adams, or the other name that I think is a real possibility is Gabriel Batistuta. For you that don't know this guy, he was a great striker in his time. Played for Roma, Inter Milan, Fiorentina. Fantastic striker, scored goals for fun. Had a wicked shot on him. The guy was great. So I think that's... Plus he's also got the, the knowledge of like South America with Argentina, Uruguay, Paraguay, etc. Perhaps he could, find us some hidden gems from South America. So let me know, guys. I'm going to put it up on a poll on the channel. You'll see it in the community tab. So I'm going to put it up there for the director of football. Do you want me to bring in Tony Adams? Do you want me to bring in Gabriel Batistuta? Or do you not want a director of football? Do you think the club would be better without that? Now, just because we bring in a director of football doesn't mean... I don't think it means I don't get to make any decisions. I think I can still recommend players, and then the director of football will try and finalise the deal. So I don't think it's going to be as simple as soon as we bring a director of football, I no longer have any say on which players I want to bring in. I can still have a say, I can still recommend players, but I think it means that the director of football will be the one to finalise the deals, and he can also try to bring in players that he sees fit that could help improve the squad. So I will put it up in the poll, guys. It's either going to be Tony Adams, Batistuta, or we'll just continue on without a director of football. Okay, so Kilmarnock and Aberdeen met each other in a Friday night kickoff, top of the table clash, and it was a draw. So Kilmarnock no longer with 100% record. No team now in the league has a 100% record, but like I said, top 2 teams in the league, Kilmarnock and Aberdeen, still undefeated. There's a chance for us to close the gap with a win here against St Mirren. We could go above Aberdeen, potentially into second, just 1 point behind Killie. So I think we need to get the win here, try and bounce back from that disappointing defeat to Kilmarnock last week. Alright, so we've got a few changes then for the match against St Mirren. Jimmy Dunn coming back into the defence. I've decided to put Sean Clare in the shadow striker role. We're pushing Stevie Naismith up front as the striker today. And Anthony McDonald is coming in for Danny Amankwa. Danny Amankwa scored 4 goals in his last 2 games. It is a controversial decision, but he just hasn't been really training hard at all. He's been really lazy in training, and I thought, fuck that man, we're going to go with McDonald. Could bite me in the ass, we'll find out. St Mirren looks like a very negative formation here. I don't even know what that is. Some sort of Christmas tree. I don't know, is that like it could be like 6 at the back, 5 at the back, with 2 defensive midfield. I honestly don't know. All I know is it might be hard to break down. Apparently it's a 5-1-2-2, but you know, it's hard to get anything out of that formation. It just looks like a big bag of shite. It looks like they're just going to stick everybody at the back and try and stop us from breaking them down. Hopefully that is not the case. We need to bounce back here. Like I said, a win could potentially take us up into second, so I'm going to have to do assertive. We should be winning this one fairly comfortable. Play your own game. And yeah, I mean, we need to come out and win this. We need to set a good example here. We need to get back to winning ways. And here we go. Is there any other games being played today? Yes, there is. At this time, there is Dundee against Motherwell, Hamilton against St Johnstone, Weir against St Mirren, Leamington against Hibernian, and then tomorrow we've also got the not the Edinburgh Derby, the Old Firm Derby. So Rangers and Celtic are definitely, well, one of them's going to drop points, so that's good news. Stephen McGinn picking up a yellow card, and Harry Cochrane whipping a decent free kick round the St Mirren wall, but also past the post. So could have took the lead there, but not quite. Jimmy Dunn picking up a yellow card in the opening 10 minutes. And that's not good news for us. It's going to be a long time he'll have to go. And Stevie Naismith also picking up his 4th yellow card this season. Stevie Naismith definitely has been aggressive this season, getting into fights. He's showing some passion. He's showing that he wants to play for the shirt, playing for the club. He's ready to bleed maroon, as you'd say. But we do need him to just calm down a little bit. Those yellow cards are not good, and they will add up to suspension sooner or later. Cochrane with a cross into the back. It's Sean Clare tries to make the sliding tackle. He doesn't. McGuinness now plays it out. Smith will win that, no problem. Suter back to Michael Smith. Out to Anthony McDonald. Smith launches it up to McGinn. It's going to fall for Dimitri Mitchell here. Mitchell to Cochrane. To Arnold. Juhum. Suter. Smith. Still Smith into the box. It's Mulroney there. It's headed away. Cochrane. Juhum to Mitchell. Mitchell down the left here. Good run. Mitchell with the cross into the box. And it's Stevie Naismith with a goal. It's his 7th goal of the season. Mitchell and Naismith combining. And Hearts take the lead 21 minutes into the game. Good start from us. We've started pretty well here. And we are in front. And that does move us up into second place in the league table. You can see we have jumped above Aberdeen. 3 wins out of our first 4 if things stay the same. Goal difference, not the best if we're being honest, but I mean, every game that we've won so far has been by 1 goal, but we won't worry about that too much as long as we're getting the wins. Mitchell with another cross in, and this one finds its way into the hands of Samson in the St Mirren net. 1-0 Hearts, 25 minutes gone. And I'm happy enough with how things are going here. Michael Smith now out wide to McDonald, who we did bring in for Danny Amankwa. Definitely controversial, definitely risky. Amankwa, like I said, 4 goals in 2 games, but just not bothering in training, so I'm not going to bother with him. And Sean Clare almost gets us 2-0 in front there, nearly doubled our lead. And it's been I don't want to say it's been easy, I don't want to be disrespectful to St Mirren, but we are in control of this game. And it's only, you feel like it's only a matter of time before we add to our lead, before we double it, but I mean, you never know. I do want to get the second goal though, to try and be a little bit more comfortable. Here we go, it's going to be Cochrane with a corner. He whips it in, it's McGinn headers it away, it's back in for Dunn, it's back out for St Mirren. It's going to be John Suter to chase back, pick up the ball. Michael Smith on the edge of his own box. Cochrane, McDonald. Anthony McDonald finds Juhum in the middle, back out to Mitchell. He's already got 1 assist. He crossed it back in. It's a horrible cross. McDonald will keep it in. Gets the cross into Clare, and that is over the bar there. Sean Clare probably should have scored that. 7 shots to 1, man. We're in complete control here, but just can't get the second goal. Dundee with a 2-0 lead now over Motherwell. Have a quick look at the updated table. You see, Dundee have a pretty decent start to the season, currently sitting on 7 points. They are in 4th place. Livingston, the only team not to pick up a point so far. Very disappointing from them. And they are 2-0 down here against Hibernian. And it's McLaren with 2 penalties. So Jamie McLaren or Stephen McLaren, whatever the fuck his name is. I think is it Jamie or is it Steve? I think it's Stephen. But don't quote me on it. It might be Jamie. I know it's Jamie McLaren, isn't it? It's Jamie McLaren. With 2 goals there. McDonald whips it in. It's cleared again. It's Sean Clare though. Dimitri Mitchell always bombing forward on this left hand side. That's great for Mitchell, but he slots it right into the hands of Samson. He should be probably hitting the back of the net from there. 10 shots to 1 from us. And it is all Hearts at the moment, but we still only have a 1-goal lead. St Mirren, all they need to do is find one moment of magic, one bit of luck, but they're not going to. It's Sean Clare. And he's hit it straight into the hands of Samson. Are you shitting me? How are we not winning this game by more than 1 goal? The way things are going, it's bound to happen. You just feel like it's only a matter of time before St Mirren do grab an equaliser here, just by the fact that we cannot get that second goal. Got Shuhum picking up a yellow card as we enter, or we approach half time. And it looks like it's going to be 1-0 at the break, but we're going to be on 3 yellows. Dundee now with a 3-0 lead against Motherwell. Playing well at Dens Park there. And that should probably do it here. 13 shots to 1. We are in complete control. And it's going to be hard here. I mean, I don't want to be too negative on the lads. We're playing great. But we should be winning by more. And I need to try and get that point across. I do need to try and get that point across to the Hearts players. So, will be an interesting half-time team talk. I'm going to be assertive here. You've got to guard against the complacency. Don't think the job is done. Harry Cochrane with a 100% pass completion ratio, man. The guy's been great for us this season. He's playing well in the matches. He's getting assists. I think he's got a goal or 2. He's playing great in training. He's always great in training. And he's definitely been a key player this season. And he almost gave us that 2-0 lead that we so desperately crave, but not on this occasion. 14 shots now to 1 in favour of us. This is complete annihilation, complete domination at the moment, but still, it's only a 1-0 lead. .58 minutes now. It's Livingston have got a goal back with Ryan Hardy. Comeback could be on there. And let's go team instructions here. We're going to, I think I'll just say concentrate. And we're not going to be attacking as much. We're just going to... They're bringing on a striker, so we are going to need to be careful. I think we'll go to balanced. I mean, I don't want to be negative at home, but I just don't feel like we need to keep pushing when it's 23 shots to 2. Motherwell have showed how you come back, and now they're 3-3 with Dundee, man. That is insane. Insane comeback from Motherwell there. Happened so quickly as well. Right. I think we're going to take Shuhum off. We'll bring on Bozanic. Sean Clare we could maybe take off. He's not had the greatest game in the world, has he? To be honest, we will play him as a... What we're going to do here, we'll play him as this. We'll play him as that, and then we'll bring on... Who are we going to bring on though? That's the question. Apparently nobody really wants to play that position. I think we'll put Stevie Naismith there for now, and then we'll bring on Uchi up front, because we do want to try and get that goal, but at the moment I think we'll leave him at shadow striker then, because I want Stevie Naismith played in that position. So at the moment, is it just Juhum and Sean Clare coming off? I think it will be, and we'll leave it at that. We'll see what happens here. There's still a little bit of time left to go, but I mean, it's difficult. You don't really know what to do here, but like I say, Motherwell, 3 goals in 9 minutes, and that just goes to prove that no lead is really safe, especially a 1-0 lead against St Mirren, even though we are dominating. 26 shots to 2. 27 shots to 2 now. St Johnstone have got a goal back against Hamilton. I mean, I cannot believe this. I'll be absolutely sick if we do not see this out. We're going to go balanced now. I thought I'd already changed that. Apparently not. We will tell the team to tighten up. Just do not want to concede a late goal here. And I think we'll use our last substitution now. And it's going to be... Who's it going to be coming on? What the fuck? Apparently I brought on Danny Amankwa up front instead of Uchi. I'm not sure. I don't even know how I done that. I'll take McDonald off. And we'll bring on Uchi now. Can't know, how did I do that? How the fuck did I bring on Danny Amankwa up front? Don't understand that. I really don't. And now it says I'm bringing on Ben Garuccio instead of McDonald. What? I don't know who's making these substitutions here, but it certainly wasn't me. And if St Mirren go up and score from this, I will be fucking raging, man. I do not have a clue why it's making these random substitutions, but I did not bring on Ben Garuccio there. You've seen it for yourself, man. It's Michael Smith. It's Bosnich. Hit to Mitchell. Can we finally secure the Glen here? No, we can't. Danny Amankwa, can he keep that in? No, he can, but it's a sliding tackle for St Mirren. 2 minutes to go here. I do not know what is happening with these bloody substitutes, man. We'll need to fix this. We cannot... I don't know, man. What can we actually do here? Right, we'll put... I mean, we'll stick Garuccio here out in the wing, I guess. And we'll put Mulroney as the... Maybe Amankwa there. We'll do that. Amankwa can be the shadow striker, Garuccio out in the wing, but I just don't have a clue what is happening. I don't know why that has happened. Minute to go. Bosnich has been fouled. That could be a sending off there. It's going to be McGinn's second yellow card. He gets the red. Surely now this'll we'll manage to see out the win. I'd be absolutely devastated if St Mirren managed to score late on here. But I think that should do it. Ian McShane now picking up a yellow card. St Johnstone almost creating a comeback of their own. 3-2 now. They only need one more goal here to get the draw. Can they get it in the closing stages of this match? We will find out. But it's going to be Mitchell with the throw in, and that should do it here. A dominant display from Hearts is only going to end in a 1-0 win. But it's the 3 points that matter, and that's what we've picked up here. But look at those stats, man. 38 shots to 2, 12 shots on target to 1. Insane stuff there. Dimitri Mitchell getting player of the match with that assist. It was a bit nervy at the end, even though St Mirren didn't create any chances. Just knowing that we were only winning by 1-0 was tricky, but we managed to get the win, so I'm happy enough with that. A good win, boys. Well done. We needed to bounce back after that Kilmarnock defeat, and that is exactly what we did there. So happy enough, but definitely room for improvement. We should have won that by about 3 or 4-0 if we're being honest. But and Motherwell actually came back and beat Dundee. Holy fuck. That is an absolute shocker. Dundee were 3-0 up and Motherwell came back and got the win there. That moves Motherwell up into 3rd place in the table. And Dundee must be absolutely gutted with that. Hibernian were 2-0 up and they've threw it away. Livingston coming back to get their first points of the season. So Hibs bottling it there. still without a win this season. And the Old Firm derby ends in a 2-2 draw. Celtic and Rangers playing out a 4-goal thriller, and that means neither Old Firm team will end match day 4 in the top 4. It's Kilmarnock, Hearts, Motherwell, Aberdeen in the European positions. And that's going to do it, guys, for this episode. Hopefully next time I don't have a sore throat and I can actually talk a bit more. And we'll see who we're going to be playing though. We'll see who we're going to be playing. Can't we keep our great start to the season going? We've got, here's the run of fixtures we've got coming up. We've got Motherwell in the league, Livingston in the league, which is a televised game. We've got Aberdeen in the Betfred Cup final. And then we've got St Johnstone. We've got Aberdeen again. What I think we'll do is, I think I'll play the Motherwell game off screen, and then I think we'll come back for the Livingston home tie since it's televised, and the Aberdeen Betfred Cup final. I think that's what we're going to do, guys. So we'll come back for the Livingston game in the Premiership, and then the Aberdeen Betfred Cup final, quarter final, and hopefully we can get our way into the semis. But that's going to do it, guys. We leave second in the league behind KILLIE. Should be a good title race. Things are heating up. Enjoying this save. Make sure you leave a like and comment down below, and remember to look out for that poll that I'll be putting on the community tab for the new director of football. So either going to be Tony Adams, Gabriel Battister, or you can vote for no director of football. Anyway, guys, that's going to do it. Until next time, I've been Scotland 90. Peace.